हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आप सभी का एक बार फिर से स्वागत है मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल में जिसका नाम है कॉमर्स ट्रेजर। फ्रेंड्स, टुडे आई विल डिस्कस विथ यू अ वेरी यूनिक टॉपिक, दैट इज वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस अबाउट फ्यू important commerce terms which we have used but in a wrong way, or we have used those words interchangeably. So what are those words? Let's see without wasting much time. Friends, I call this topic as, do you know the difference between these terms? So this will be the first part of this topic. If I get positive response, I will go to find out more of such differences and will share with you these differences. So let's see the differences. Now the first two terms which we make use in a wrong way is share and stock. So what is the difference between share and a stock? Let's see the difference. Now friends, share is nothing but it is the smallest unit of a company's capital, whereas stock is nothing but it is the collection of multiple shares. Shares are usually counted in numbers, whereas stock are measured in terms of amount, that is in rupees or pounds or dollars. Shares are of equal value and they have a nominal value, whereas stocks are of different denomination and they do not have any concept of nominal value. Shares cannot be transferred fractionally, that is half share or 1/4 share, but stocks can be transferred fractionally, that is half of the stock or 1/4 of the stock. Hope you guys got the difference between share and stock. So next time whenever you use these words, use it in a right way. The next two words are bonds and debentures. Now again, these two words we make use of in a similar way many times, but these two terms have slightly different meaning. So what are the difference between bonds and debentures? Now bonds and debentures both are financial instruments which are usually issued for raising of money. Bonds are issued by government or private agencies for raising funds from public, whereas debentures are issued by private or public companies for raising funds from investors. Banks are backed up by collateral securities or some assets, but debentures are unsecured and they are issued only on the reputation or creditworthiness of the company. Bonds have a lesser risk and the return is also very less in terms of bonds, but debentures have high risk as they are unsecured and the returns are also high. Bonds can never be converted into equity shares, but debentures can be converted into equity shares. So these are the difference between bonds and debentures. Hope you guys knew this difference. If not, now you definitely know. Let's go to the next two terms, that is management and administration. Management basically focuses at getting things done through others, whereas administration looks at how these things are done. Management aims at not only workers but also their work. Administration mainly focuses on how best you can use the company's resources. Management function depends upon the style of a manager, but administration function usually are dependent on guidelines given by the law. Management is mainly concerned with directing and guiding of organization, whereas administration is concerned with laying down of policies and establishment of objectives of the organizations. So these are the differences between both the terms. Next time use this word carefully. The next two terms which many of us make use of wrongly is firms and company. The difference between firms and companies goes in this way. Firms refer to partnership firm which has minimum of 2 members and maximum of 100 members, whereas company there is no limit on maximum number of people when it is a public company. Firms in India are governed by Indian Partnership Act 1932 and companies in India are governed by Indian Companies Act 2013. In firm, the liability of members is unlimited, whereas in company, liability of the members is limited. The partners in the firm manages the firm, whereas board of directors in the company manages the company. The next two terms are dissolution and liquidation. We all have heard about these two words, but we make use of this word in a wrong way. Now, dissolution is nothing but whenever the company is finally winding up or closing, we call it as a dissolution. And once the dissolution happens, the company's name will be removed from name of the registrar of the companies. Whereas liquidation is the last process which is done before the dissolution. Liquidation also means selling off all the assets of the company and to settle the debts of the company. Dissolution is mainly a voluntary process, whereas liquidation may be voluntary or involuntary process depending upon the company's situation. Upon dissolution of the company, shareholders do not receive any proceeds, but in case of liquidation of the company, after paying off all the debts, if the company is left over with any amount, that is given to the shareholders. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned from it. If you like this video, please like my channel, please share my channel, and please subscribe my channel. Share this video with your friends and see how many of the differences they knew. Thank you guys. We'll meet again in the next video.